Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 3. We want to present our material, and our material is the term in the Merdeka curriculum. And then in the group 3 there are 3 members, and the first Gilang Akbar, and the second is Lestari Kristi, and the third is Adelina Shekina Matidomoran as moderator. Alright, let's start.
Terms in the Merdeka curriculum. Learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are often abbreviated as SCP, is a term in the independent learning curriculum, which means learning competencies that students must achieve at each phase of development. These learning outcomes consist of a set of competences and scope of material which are arranged comprehensively in narrative form. The terms learning outcomes in the Merdeka Belajar curriculum are the same as the term K1 and KD in the 2013 curriculum. The difference is that the learning outcomes format in the new curriculum no longer separates aspects of knowledge, skills, and attitude as in K1 and KD. All these aspects are combined and integrated in one paragraph. Learning outcomes are also created based on the divisions of class phases. The following are the phases in the independent learning curriculum. Phase A, class 1 until 2 SD/ME/SDLBD/package A. Phase B, class 3 until 4 SD/ME/SDLBD/package A. Phase C, grades 5 until 6 SD/ME/SDLDB/package A. Phase D, class 7 until 9 SMP/SMPLB/package B. Phase E, class 10 SMA/MA/LBD/package C, SMA/MAK. Phase F, class 11 until 12 SMA/SMA/SMALB/package C, SMK/MAK. Second, learning objective flow or ATP. In the Merdeka Belajar curriculum, the term syllabus has been replaced by term learning objective flow or ATP. Learning objective flows ATP is a series of learning objectives that are arranged systematically and logically in phase as a whole and according to the learning sequence from the beginning to the end of a phase. This ATP has the same function as syllabus, namely as learning planning guide. ATP is also guides the teachers and the students to achieve learning outcomes at the end of a phase. In preparing it, teachers can adapt it to the context and needs of the students in the class they teach. To make it easier for teachers to prepare the learning objective flow, the government has provided several examples of ATP that can be used or modified according to needs. That's all that I can explain. Back to moderator. Thank you.
Okay, I will continue our explanation, our presentation. Okay, I will explain number 3. Number 3 is teaching module or MA. Another term in the independent learning curriculum is teaching module or MA. The term teaching module in the Merdeka Belajar curriculum is the same as the term RPP or Learning Implementation Plan in the 2013 curriculum. It's just that the teaching module component is more complete than the RPP. The components contained in MA include learning objectives, learning steps, learning media, assessments, as well as other learning information and reference. Okay, next is number 4. The number 4 is Pancasila Student Profile. The Pancasila Student Profile is a number of character traits and competencies that students are expected to achieve, which are based on the noble values of Pancasila. This term is the same as the term PPK, or Strengthening Character Education, in the 2013 curriculum. Okay, so there are 6 main elements that Pancasila students must have, namely faith, devotion to God Almighty and noble character, global diversity, mutual cooperation, independence, critical reasoning, and creativity. Okay, I think that's all from me. Back to moderator.
5. Learning Objective Achievement Criteria or KKTP. If in the 2030 curriculum, the criteria for students' learning completeness were determined by KKM or minimum completeness criteria in each subject in the Merdeka Belajar curriculum, this term is no longer used and replaced with Learning Goal Achievement Criteria or KKTP. And mention function in main function of the KKTP is as material for teacher reflection in assessing the learning process and knowing the level of student competency mastery so that it can improve the learning process or create learning that is more appropriate to the students. There are several ways to determine the KKTP in the independent curriculum, some of which are using descriptions of criteria, performance rubrics, value interval process from rubrics, and paying attention to the competencies contained in the learning objective. 6. Teaching at the right level or TARL. Another term in the independent learning curriculum the teacher must understand is teaching at the right level. Teaching at the right level is a teaching approach that is not only centered on the grade level but also student learning readiness. This approach aims to ensure that every student gets the same learning rights, achieve the expected learning goals, and provide students with sufficient time to build and improve their numeracy and literacy competencies. 7. Operational Curriculum in Education Units or KOSP. Operational Curriculum in Educational Units is a term in independent learning curriculum which contains all learning process plan held in educational units as a guideline for all learning implementation. The term KOSP is the same as the term KTSP to make it meaningful. The operational curriculum of the educational unit is developed using the principles and process of preparing KOSP, namely is according with the context and needs of students and the educational unit. The components required in the complying the educational unit operational curriculum KOSP are: first, characteristic of education units. Second, vision, mission, and goals of education unit. Third, organizing learning. 4. Lesson plan. 5. Evaluation, mentoring, and professional development. 6. Attachments consist of curriculum development team degree, an example lesson plan, an example of a project for strengthening the profile of Pancasila student, and the last is legal foundation references related to school characteristics. Alright, that's all for us. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.